Public service announcement, 3.9.1 went to live. Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. It's Friday and you know that means Star Citizen Live with the vehicle team. That's Richard, David, and John. Here's what you need to know in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. AI blades are planned after the core computer components, which John said is a near-term goal. The BMM got a pre-scout after the Carrack was built, but it became very clear that it would require a deliberate effort and they wanted more work on the concept. Lessons were learned with the Defender that need to make their way into the BMM. The developers would love to launch the Mercury with its associated mechanics like was done with the Cuddy Red, but there's no guarantee. No new news about the Corsair. Anything is possible in Star Citizen, but they did say that trying to solo a cap ship would be crushingly expensive and complicated. Part 2 of the IFCS refactor was planned, and Dave said that most of it is ready for patch 3.10. They mentioned that this should include both space and atmospheric changes. John said that we should pay close attention to the convention center, specifically on Aegis days. The Carrack blast shields are still coming, the Carrack stabilizers are still coming, the Star Runner was adjusted so that it can carry a rover. The Vanguard won't be getting another update. However, they did acknowledge that because of its mixed gimbal and fixed loadout, the only actual solution is to currently adopt a full fixed loadout. John agreed that fixed is in a rough place right now, but they're planning to address fixed and more flight combat changes in 3.10. The Connie Taurus has been pushed back over and over, but they said that it's not because of a particular issue with the ship. It just gets pushed back so that others that are a larger priority can come out. Docking is coming, but there are legacy issues based on the new and old ship models. Docking requires all ships to use the newer style port. Plus, there are also edge cases such as the command module on the Caterpillar or the Merlin, which need special development. John wanted to create the A10 in-game and was very happy that the Ares was concepted. David is interested in developing older style ships. Richard wants an M50 Herald hybrid. And Jared wants ships similar to David, that isn't a concept, but within the universe, it's just like a beat-up jalopy. He said it might be fun to offer a restoration arc where the player would treat it like a classic car, with all of the possible gameplays that this could entail. Crew-triggered red alert warning sirens and interior lights are planned, but they're not a priority. The Mustang Alpha cargo hold will get addressed if it's deemed to be broken. Some ships seem to be coming out quicker and quicker, and this is based on previous experience in tuning and the tools that are now available to include the updated damage engine. The current speed of the Dragonfly and other speeders is lower than desired, but because of surface obstacles, that causes a balance issue. They're toying with the idea of simply raising the hover height, but that isn't a final solution. The quantum fuel tank may seem random, but it's carefully calculated by ship size, the drive efficiency, and other factors. John said that if we had specific concerns that we should add them to the issue council. Landed ships, boxes and buggies, jiggle an elevator and ships because not all locations have a completed physics grid. They're still interested in coming up with a permanent solution. Ships were blowing away in 3.9, not because there was an issue with the mass of the ship, but the numbers for the wind was imbalanced. This is being addressed in the future. Ships spawning within other ships is coming. They're planning to add persistence in your MFDs so they don't revert to default each time you start up. The 890 jump cargo value is still bugged and they're working on it. Land vehicle behavior is going to be balanced once they're happy with how flight is working. The Polaris isn't being actively developed. The 600 refactor isn't being actively developed. Enhanced modularity isn't being actively developed because there are other features that are required to be done first. John said that work is planned to be done next quarter, but the modularity isn't on the roadmap yet. And next week's Calling All Devs is on salvage. That's it, fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.